Hello, I'm Tiffany from North Coast Local Land Services and I work with LLS within the invasive pest animal team. A large part of my role is to assist landowners to manage feral pests on their property. Now, feral cats certainly take advantage of our environment here on the North Coast where we have ample food source all year round. They're also responsible for a number of extinctions in our Australian mammal species. Feral cats predate on things like birds and reptiles, mammals, amphibians and invertebrates. Cats also have a number of diseases that they can transmit to both native wildlife, livestock and humans. Toxoplasmosis is one of those, and some of the signs in livestock is illness and abortion in female animals. And for humans it can present with flu-like symptoms, and also pregnant females do have to be very careful in regards to miscarriage and fetal abnormalities as well. So if you are a pregnant female, be very careful around any cat feces, feral or otherwise, and protect yourself. Feral cats are cats that live and hunt and reproduce in the wild. They are quite solitary creatures. They predominantly hunt at night and quite cryptic in their behaviour, and so there's most chances that you're not going to see them. You're going to see the signs before you actually see the cat. So when you're out on your property, look down, look at the ground and look for the signs. A lot of the signs you're going to be looking for is evidence of their kills. They're going to be quite obvious when you start to look. There's going to be feathers, there's going to be small carcasses of birds and reptiles and small mammals as well. Another sign is with their scats. Now, their scats are quite cylindrical in their shape and sometimes they can go out to a point and often filled with bone fragments and hair. Unlike your domestic cat that will often cover their scats, they certainly can do, they're quite clean, but often feral cats will leave them just open on a path. Now, depending on the environment to how clear of a track that you can get, feral cats have claws and retractable claws. So when they're walking around, they're trying to keep them safe and sharp. You won't often see their claw in their print. They'll also have a leading toe, which will help in identifying, depending again on the environment with how clear your track is. Whereas your dog and your fox prints are quite straight together in those two toes. Often between a cat print and a dog print, it's quite clear just due to size. It's when the fox print and the cat print are together. We all have to do what we can to protect our native wildlife. If you do see any signs or impacts from feral cats, please report it, and there's a number of ways you can do that. You can do that on the Feral Scan website, or you can do it also on a smartphone through the Feral Scan app. And alternatively, you can call North Coast Local Land Services on 1300 795 299 and ask to speak to your local biosecurity officer, and they'll be able to assist you with what control tools may be available to you. And another thing to remember with pest predators is it's best if we can do it on a landscape scale. So have a chat with your neighbours. If you're suffering the impacts, there's no doubt that they are as well, and we might be able to arrange a group program to undertake the best control. So let's all do our bit to protect our native wildlife from feral cats.